Offer and what it is that you think I value, because it's never going to happen without real investment. And that's not what you do. And I get that that's satisfactory for some others, but it's not enough for me.
Ladies, have you ever met a man who knew his worth? Clap if you have. I did a show last weekend, and it was a couple in the front, married for 35 years, and the wife did not clap. And I pointed out, I said, excuse me, you've been married for 35 years, you didn't clap. She was like, tell your jokes, okay? Don't worry about this. He don't know, he don't need to know. Tell them jokes. That's why you're on stage single now. Yeah, I met a man recently who knew his worth, and y'all, when I tell y'all, that shit was so disgusting. It was so fucking, do not recommend 0 stars, because how am I supposed to manipulate you if you know your worth? How am I supposed to do that? Like, I'm up here having problems, he's solving them. I'm like, bitch, stop! Like, all I got is titties and tears. Ah!
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rome, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. And man, I know this was a comedy stand-up skit or whatever the case may be, but man, you can't tell me it ain't truth to every joke. She admitted what a lot of women are afraid to say. The real reason why y'all have an issue with men that know their worth is because the men that know their worth are the men that you cannot manipulate. Plain and simple. I've said this on this channel all the time, you guys. This is why I go so hard on this channel, bruh, because I've been through it. I know what it's like to being manipulated for every single dime that you got, because you got this one-nightist mindset, you got this scarcity mindset. But when a man knows his worth and has an abundance mindset, it's the complete opposite, and women do not like it. You heard her say it. She said disgusting. Out of all the words that you can think of to describe a man that actually values himself and has respect for himself, the word that this woman came up with was disgusting.
That is bullshit.
And just imagine what other women think of. It's crazy, man. On to the next clip.
A lot of women don't accept the reality that men take respect over love. Absolutely. Any day. Mm-hmm. Any day, every day of the week and twice on Sunday. Respect me before you love me. And then women position themselves where it's like, well, I'll take safety over love.
Damn. Safety, huh?
So as long as I feel safe with you, I don't have to be in love with you. Because I'll marry the man that I respect before I marry the man that I'm in love with.
You know what? Whew. When you say that out loud,
she ain't lie.
That makes some sense.
Yeah, no, she didn't lie.
I have no rebuttals.
Because even the safety, immediately when you said safety, I'm like, no. In my head, I'm like, no. They want to marry somebody that's financially keeping them safe.
Mm-hmm. And it's so many different. It's so many different layers of safety.
But mine,
emotionally
keeping them safe.
But I don't have to be in love with my husband. Because I'm not gonna always.
You're not gonna always.
No.
Yeah.
But if I'm safe, where I'm going.
Oh.
I agree with her on that one. With men, we say that all the time, man. A woman can love you all. A woman can say that she loves you, but if she don't respect you, does she really love you, or she just loves the idea of you? Now, I do find it a bit interesting that one woman who agreed with what she said, the first thing she thought of, oh no, they don't want that. They want somebody that's financially keeping them safe. It's funny how the first thing she thought of was finance. I'm gonna be doing another video on that, because I got something tells me for 2024 that's gonna be the theme for women. How much can we get these men to spend? I think I did a video on that too, but let's keep it moving.
And I talk to her and I tell her, look, if you marry a guy that's a top 5%er, God forbid a top 1%er, but a top 5 or a top 10% guy in a city like Atlanta, understand, and if he's good looking, because you like good looking too, understand that this is the risk you run, that he's going to be targeted, because every woman pretty much wants that type of dude.
Y'all know what's crazy? Dating is crazy. Because what do you mean I have to be okay with you cheating? What do you mean? Because why this man told me that in order for us to, like, you know, be in a serious relationship, I would have to be okay with him cheating, because he said all men cheat, and so why not be, you know, be with the ones who is providing for you, paying for your stuff. And he said that when he cheats or when he's sleeping around, he said his emotion is not involved, so it's not really like they have any real connection. He said, you know, I was like, no, that would be a no, babes, because what do you mean? And he was really being serious too. So no, dating is not for.
Yeah, because reality, the reason why you said that is because the reality is this: a man that can pay for everything, that's what you want. And from what we can see, you must have access to it. I mean, she's an attractive girl. I know it's gonna be some guys that are gonna sit over here and try to go. It's always that one, them couple of dudes that's gonna sit over here and say, "Man, she's a 2. She's a 3." Like, come on, bro.
Stop the cap.
Like, stop it, okay? But I actually see more men who can afford to do this for their women. They're gonna be upfront about this, and I would not be surprised if you start seeing more videos like this. I hate to say it, but we can kind of thank Kevin Samuels for this. This is another reason why women didn't like him, because he made men wake up and realize their worth and said, oh, all these women want this kind of man that make that kind of money. Oh, well, that's the case. You should have access to this amount of women based on this amount that you make, because all these women want this small portion of men. And it's been like that since the beginning of time. It's just that people are starting to be more outspoken about it in both genders. Let's keep it moving.
My question is, why does this seem to be such a female-specific thing, in the way where we don't bat an eye at a woman saying she woke up one day with all the problems that she has and all the flaws that she has and decided that she's great by looking herself in the mirror and telling herself that she's great and she deserves the world because she's that great? Whereas if a man woke up and just decided he's great because he's so special and excellent, it's a little bit laughable. And it is. You can't tell me that if I walked around here like I just decided that I'm great and I deserve the world because I'm me, especially with the muscles and tattoos and the douchey appearance to go along with it, y'all wouldn't be like, get the fuck out.
It'd be cocky and you have a big ego.
Do we tread a line between self-love and narcissistic self-worship? Every struggle you have in life, you deal with through self-love, which I call self-worship. Some may think it's bad, some may think it's not. I'm a little bit more traditionally religious, so I don't believe in the worship of self as opposed to the worship of God, which even if you don't believe there's a God in the sky, that would be the worship of morals. When you try to overcome all your problems by reconfirming to yourself that you are great and excellent and everything about you is so overwhelmingly positive, do you think that might be why women are so difficult in relationships? When you worship yourself in order to get through your problems, how is a man ever supposed to tell you that you're being difficult when you've reconfirmed to yourself that you're excellent and special, so you're never really wrong because you were made perfect? I identify with the old school Christian view that I ain't shit until I overcome fear, anger, selfishness, pride, because obviously dudes got healthy egos too, sometimes bigger in certain cases, but it took me a long time, not so recently in my life, where I started becoming wrong for things. There was a point where I was wrong for nothing. You know, a situation with a woman went bad, it was all her. Had to be all her because I'm perfect. That's why I reject this notion. Even when you got the right idea, that's not quite the same thing as being perfect. So I don't know. I think that's a little bit more beneficial than self-love.
But what I found very interesting was that when he was mentioning that if I did that myself, don't you find it a little interesting that that woman was so quick to chime in? Yeah, you would be cocky and look arrogant and look like an asshole. Why did you feel such a need to throw that in there? Almost as if like she felt like she was checking him. Like, yeah, you better not do that. That's kind of how it came off. I don't know. Let me know if y'all if y'all caught that vibe too when she interjected like that. Let's keep it moving.
Y'all, so look what this girl Malice posted. I agree. If a man's height chart looks like this, 5'2" to 5'5", he's a child. 5'5" to 5'7", he's a young boy. And then 5'7" to 5'11", young man, 6 foot, a king. A woman's chart should look like this: 90 to 120 pounds, goddess; 130 to 160, a queen; 170 to 200, a man. A mammoth. I'm dead. 200 plus. Boo. Oh my god, 100. Oh, she's funny. You know what I find crazy? I think a lot of women put too much pressure on men. You guys wear fajas, you wear push-up bras, you have all these things to enhance your features. You can be a 1 without makeup, and you put makeup on and now you're a 10. Men don't have that luxury. Men don't get to wear big old high heels to make them 6 foot or things like that. Not saying that women do that, but I'm just giving an example. I think that a lot of women need to ease up with their, preferences. To me, this is just being picky. I don't think it's a preference. Height requirement should not be important when creating a family and a big lifestyle with your family.
Yeah, man, I thought I ended with a little bit sarcasm and a little bit of laugh. Yeah, that list was funny. Oh my goodness. I'm like, and it's a shame too, because I can guarantee you it's some women out there that hated seeing that chart, but y'all disqualify men for height, and men can't control height. Women and men, however, can control their weight, and y'all shame men for wanting fit women.
You can't make this shit up.
Yeah, that's hypocrisy on another level. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this, man. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification, that way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also, look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description, as well as my latest mixtape, Neo Trap Volume 2. And if you want to purchase any of the merch, spreadshot.com link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all, deuces.